Hi there, I'm Shahmeen from Wise Women Strong, and we are here today for a deeply restorative practice. So you're going to need a few things in order for this to be the best that it can be. You need a place where you can lie down on the floor. I have my trusty yoga mat here. You're going to need a inflatable ball, like this Pilates ball, and you're going to need it to be deflated to about 50%. So instead of it being its full blown up self, it's going to be halfway deflated. If you don't have a ball like this, then you can use a folded up towel. All right. And I have a blanket with me as well, because you know what? When I am doing deeply restorative things, I like to be cozy and warm. So if you need a blanket to make this even more comfortable for you, then pause the video and go get one. And we'll be here when you get back. All right, so here's how we're going to get started. We will come to lying down on our backs on the mats. We will bend our knees and let our feet be flat on the floor. And if you're going to use the towel, you're going to press into your feet to lift your hips up off the floor and just slide this towel right underneath the pelvis, just like that. So you're just raising your hips up slightly and letting them rest on the towel. All right, your hands can just be relaxing by your sides. If you like, you can place your hands on your belly, whatever feels best. And if you're using the ball, then I will show you what to do with that. And just take that ball and place it right underneath the sacrum. So the sacrum is this triangular shaped bone just above the tailbone, kind of between the lower back and the bum. So you should feel very comfortable if you find this spot for the ball. If it is under your lower back, that's not actually where we want it, and you probably will notice that it doesn't feel as good. So go a little bit lower towards the bum. You're kind of just, the ball is just at the base of the lower back, and it is kind of spilling over to the middle of your butt cheek. So even your tailbone is slightly resting on this ball. Okay, great. So whichever one you've chosen, that's where we're going to stay. And the practice today is actually to just stay here. We're just going to chill out on the floor with our hips raised. Maybe right now I'm hot, but in a few minutes, what I notice after lying down for a little while is that the body sort of cools. So I might grab my blanket and put it over me, but right now I'm actually kind of hot. So do what makes you feel good. If you want to cover yourself with a blanket because that makes you feel cozy and warm, do that. If you don't like the ball underneath your hips and you don't want to use a towel, you could just relax like this, flat on the floor. No problem. You can let your knees knock in towards each other and sort of rest up against each other, or you can keep them pointed to the ceiling. It's totally up to you. And this may change from one day to the next. And even as we are lying here, you might want to try different positions and see how they feel as we go. So letting your eyes come to closed if that feels comfortable for you. And we're just going to hang out here like this for a few minutes. And I'm going to actually stop talking in a moment. But what I want to say first is this being elevated in this way on the ball can help the spine to decompress. So you might notice that you need to just walk your shoulders a little bit further away from your pelvis as that happens. So make any adjustments that you need to make in order to feel the greatest amount of comfort. And that, my friends, is the goal. We're going to just chill out here very comfortably for a few minutes. Letting your body relax. Enjoying the feeling of being supported by the towel or the ball. Letting your arms and hands be heavy on the floor. This should feel really, really comfortable. And if you notice that there is pain associated with this, then take the ball out, remove the towel, do whatever you need to do to not put your body in a position that feels painful to you. This is not the gym where we're striving to lift more, or this is not yoga class where you're trying to get into a particular posture. This is just a chance to chill out. So let yourself be as comfortable as you possibly can. Breathing in through the nose, just allowing the exhale to be easy. Maybe there's a sigh on the exhale. And we're just going to lie like this, breathing, relaxing for a few more minutes. Pressing your feet gently into the floor to lift up your hips, removing the ball or the towel, and just gently lowering your hips back to the floor. And stay here for a few breaths. Noticing how different it is to feel the sacrum on the harder floor after that watery, squishy ball. If you would like to stay here longer, you can pause the video or just turn it off and stay here as long as feels good for you. Maybe you have a longer break. If you like, before we come up from the floor, you might want to just gently windshield wiper your knees slowly from one side to the next. Just waking up the legs and the sacrum and the pelvis after resting. Just doing things that feel good in your body. You might even want to bring your knees in towards your chest for a nice hug or a little rolling. That can feel really nice at the back. And when you're ready to sit up, we're going to turn onto one side. You might just lift that bottom arm up so that your head can rest on that arm for a moment. Then we're going to take that top hand and place it on the floor in front of you. Just use that to help you push yourself gently back up to seated. And you will see that I have a chair nearby. If you need to use the chair in order to help yourself stand back up, then please do so. Thank you for being willing to spend this time together today, resting, restoring. This is a practice you can do anytime you like. So until then, I wish you all the best. Take good care. Bye for now.